in love with you. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, paparazzi follow you, cause I'm in love with you. Yeah, are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah.
There's a tango in a girl. Good evening. What a week we're having, right? In the spirit of October, a recent study has shown that just one alcoholic drink a day raises the risk of an early death. Now I demand a second opinion, I'm sorry. Because basically they're saying a spirit a day will make you a spirit one day. Much better to drink every other day then, I think. Don't quote me on that. And staying with crazy studies, a journal was published recently that claims that marijuana makes sex feel better for women. Finally, ladies, there's a link between why we're hungry all the time and why your partner has improved in the sack. It's nothing to do with him. It's all those space cakes he gives you before you give him cake. In other news, a passenger of an SAA flight from Jozi to Hong Kong was robbed while they slept recently. It looks like crime is taking new heights, nah? It's crazy. I mean, if you're thinking of leaving South Africa because of the crime, don't, because the authorities will just follow you on the plane. I mean, forget the Mile High Club, it's the Mile Hijack. And then there was this headline, that caught my attention this week. Farmer sees stolen goat acting on TV. Now, first of all, that newspaper is the greatest of all time. Really, it's the goat, ironically. But how did the farmer know it was his goat? Was it perhaps the way the goat meh? It was a very specific meh. Or was there a birthmark involved? And who caused the goat? Because then that person must tell us, where did you find the goat? In fact, it sounds like a case for Kumbulekai. I'm telling you, the next SAFTAs, there's going to be a category for best animal. In news further afield, a suspect's photo went viral because of his resemblance to Eminem. Seriously, guys, with the real Slim Shady, please stand up. This guy is an idiot, though. I mean, instead of dabbling in petty crime, why doesn't he just make millions as a fake Eminem? I mean, our forensic experts did some work on the photos, though, and this is what they came up with. Looks familiar, ne? Hey, Gleminem, eh? Hey, but hey. Anyway, we have an awesome show tonight. The makers of Baby Mamas are in the building. And then we end the show off with multi-award-winning rock band Prime Circle. Ah! Okay, calm down, teams. But first, Gleminem, what's the hashtag WTF of the day?
Thank you, Tumi. The hashtag WTF for the day today is wow, Tito flipped. Our new Minister of Finance must have had a crystal ball or he was playing hard to get. Take a look at this tweet. It says, against the wisdom of my team, please don't tell them this. It's between us. I'm not available for my Minister of Finance. Cannot recycle the same people all over again. It is time for young people. We are available for advisory roles, not cabinet. We have done that. Well, recycled looks good on you, Mr. Shasha. I really think Casper should release a new remix. Shasha.
Tito! T totally flipped on that one, huh? My first guest is an award-winning actress, a producer, and the one half of Sorele Media. Please give a warm welcome to Salamina Mosese. Grab a seat in the meantime.
How? You look lovely. I see you.
Please, Glenn, what is the lovely Salamina drinking?
Salamina, I've decided to put a lot of heart and soul into this drink. I almost want to put myself into this drink, so I've called it Salamina. So please enjoy that.
Why, thank you, Glenn. Thank you.
You're so adorable. That's your most creative drink. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Oh, we have blended on truth. Do I see correctly? Truth, it's totally not legal to do this, but if it were, what would you dabble in, darling?
Wow, it's actually quite a tough one.
Really? How na criminyana e le hore tickles your fancy-nyana?
No, not quite.
Really?
Maybe stealing some shoes.
That is so bizarre, because that's exactly what I was thinking.
Shoes.
I'm
must be,
impressed.
right?
We think the same. Maybe even Mia must produce great films. Congratulations are in order, yes? Not just for you producing one of the best films out of this country, but also you're celebrating 10 years of marriage.
Oh, yes.
An entire decade.
An entire decade.
And you look like you were born past yesterday. Hey, their mother sitting there going, oh, no, I mean, look at you.
Oh, yes,
Mr. Mosese, someone have it. Hey, man.
Yeah, no. It's been awesome.
Yeah. How have you managed to keep the spice going there?
Yo. Yeah, you know, marriage is, it's like this.
Hey.
I'm a good swimmer.
Oh,
Sink or swim.
Hey.
Yeah.
So when you're sinking, is baby pulling, and when he's sinking, you are pulling, and then you are together.
Yeah, no, we do a swap thing.
Because you're in the industry as well. This industry is not very kind to marriage.
No, it's not. I mean, look, I think you make a choice of what you want to reveal. You need to allow yourselves as well to grow outside of the pressure of the industry.
Speaking of growing, I mean, I promise you after this, I'll move on from your marriage, but your husband is hot. He really is a yummy, yummy man, and he's a lovely person as well, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
How are you not having meltdowns on social media when the snackists are going, but this is a snack? Advise us.
So.
What have you done to not be insecure?
You know what? I think the first few years I struggled.
Yeah.
But we needed to grow into each other as well.
So struggles how kneeling? Were you like losing it at him as if it's his fault, he's hot?
Man, goody show. These girls would just like push me out of the way. And then, now you had this habit of taking his shirt off on stage.
I mean,
I would just be in the car like this, you know.
the how's that?
Yeah, no.
Eh?
But over the years, you learn to trust each other.
Yes.
You become better friends.
Yes.
I know how to read him. So I've had to save him from quite a few situations.
I love it.
Now, you were on the road this past week, if I'm not mistaken. How do you keep up with everything? You're all over the place. You're on stage, and then you must still on screen directing, producing, and then now you must still find time to do house chores. How do you do everything?
It's been a very difficult balance, and I haven't balanced it well at all. I think it takes a village. My daughter had to go to grandparents. My mom jumps in. Hubby jumps in when he's not around. Like, you know, we're always trying to move chess pieces around. It's quite difficult.
And have you stopped being afraid of calling deliver? Me, I'm not scared. Deliver. I will call deliver.
No, I've gotten good. I can do it in like a minute. No.
You must give us tips. But you mentioned an important thing now about you must pick your spaces and, have your space outside this thing. We have never seen your daughter on social media. How have you managed to do that? And is there a very specific, strong reason why?
Look, I'm keeping all that cuteness to myself.
Aww.
No, I think we want her to feel like she chose the industry for herself. It's very easy for us to sort of force it on her. We never wanted to do that. She's not in the public space. If she wants it at a later stage, let her ask for it.
Yeah.
You know, she started hinting, but I think we're both really uncomfortable about it at the moment. We want her to focus on school, grow up, have a normal life, as normal as can be.
Yes, with little brothers and little sisters.
Do me.
Salamina.
Hey, you
we were waiting
far.
for you to shashamisa when the child was 2. This child is now 7. Ay, man.
But I bet the movie, baby mama.
Hey.
2 times a mom.
Okay, while she fights me on semantics, it's time for an ad break. We'll chat more to Salamina about her acting career when we return. Welcome back to #WTFTumi. Remember to get in touch with us on Twitter, Facebook, and the Instas. We are at WTFTumi. We are hanging out with Salamina Mosese. She's very taken. Now, you were very shy growing up. Where did you find the guts to do TV?
I think I still am, but you learn to have a character for on-screen and a character for off-screen. There's times when I look at myself on TV and I'm like, who is that person? But over the years, you know, you sort of grow into yourself as well. I was 14 when I started. Sheesh. I didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And then for the longest time, you allow the industry to tell you who you are. Then you figure it out by the time you're like 19. And then you're like, okay, this is who I am. Yeah.
Now, staying within this whole industry vibe, right? You were quoted as saying, not every job is for you. So which was your worst gig ever?
You know, it wasn't actually a job in the industry that was my worst gig.
Really?
I took a break off TV for like 2 years and I went to work in the corporate sector.
Oh.
Won't mention the company name, but I was so depressed.
Yeah.
So depressed. It was mind-numbingly boring. After, like by 11, you know, when you're done for the day.
Your brain is like,
I was just like, oh, and then I started blogging and all. But yeah, 2 years of that and I came running back to the industry.
Okay, I thought you were going to say that Christmas movie you did. All this.
That Christmas movie was fine.
Oh, really? You enjoyed it?
I did. I did.
But going back to good roles, you played Ella on Abomzala, and that got you an award, which was fantastic. Well done for that.
Thank
What else
you.
did you gain from playing that character that you'll take with you through your career?
I think it's the most fun I've ever had on set. I was playing a comedic character for the first time, and it was completely over the top, slapstick. I loved it. They didn't even want me to wear makeup. So I could like really get into this character and shirk the like, oh, kiddie presenter label or the pretty top billing presenter label, whatever, you know, you just want to get raw with that character.
But not everyone can do comedy, hey? Just tell them that, because it's very difficult art, this comedy thing. So other actors out there just don't
attempt.
Don't attempt it at home. Only very skilled presenters.
Yeah, just because your family's giggling at you every 5 minutes.
It doesn't mean you are fun.
No, they're probably just being kind.
Also, though, I mean, it was scripted, guys, so don't think I'm funny.
You
I'm
are funny
scripted.
because it's written and you have to lift the words off the page.
Okay.
Don't shortchange yourself.
Don't
Don't shortchange yourself. But, you know, there are a lot of ups and downs in this industry, and you went and took that big risk now on top of that of going into your own company, you know. What's that like? Like, have there been like some serious ups and downs? Because also the paycheck isn't regular.
Oh, no, I think entrepreneurship will humble you because it's, especially for the first 3 years, it's the most broke you've ever been.
And both of y'all are freelancers.
So now Steph and myself decided to jump straight in. Luckily, we have each other. So when she's strong, I'm not, and vice versa.
Yeah.
We balance each other
So you
well.
have 2 marriages. Work marriage and marriage.
Yeah. But it's, wow, it's rough. Entrepreneurship is an
Has it ever hit your
extreme
household hard, or has it only hit the business part?
No, of course. Of course, it hits you in places you didn't know you could be hit.
Sure.
But I guess the upside is you sort of control your time. You never stop working as well.
Yeah.
But at least, you know, if I want to pick up the little one from school, I know I can just dash off and do that.
Yeah.
So you control, you know, your freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Not always the paycheck, but it's also fun to create stuff that you've always wanted to create. And I think that's what I'm enjoying about it. Yeah.
Well, look, she's talking about controlling her time, but is she able to control your freedom of speech in her DMs? Let's switch things up by playing a game of #Top3. Says Salamina. This game, she's already giggling. Are you scared? What?
I'm very afraid.
I feel like she knows this game already. Wow. So for those of you who've never watched before or seen this game, what happens is we're going to spin the wheel in the screen. And that's why Salamina's nervous. Wherever the wheel lands or the arrow lands, we're going to interrogate 3 things. So if it lands on a handbag, we're going to look for 3 things in a handbag. If it's Twitter, 3 DMs. And if it's Instagram, same thing, 3 DMs. Let's spin the wheel.
Handbag.
Man, I was counting on those DMs.
Oh, brilliant. I think there might be
I
some
feel cheated.
interesting things in this handbag.
I feel like if I find her phone, I want to go through her DMs anyway.
Please do.
Because she hella cute. You know she getting the messages.
Very
You'd be
cute backpack.
surprised. I
Okay.
have a man with muscles. No one checks my DMs.
Woo! Well, what yeah, I meet the muscle. Hey, girl. Hey, man. Okay. So, okay. Fresh purchase. Because we are seeing details here of a.
We can't show the brand.
Yes, but it's German.
German. It's definitely
German. And oh yeah.
Wow.
3 letters.
Discover dream rewards. Are you planning a dream holiday? Natis funukuza.
I need time off, man.
Hey.
I've been working.
So you're going on those pyramid scheme level of holidays. Don't be trapped. It's a trap, this thing. It's a trap. Let's see. It smells amazing in here, by the way. Why are you laughing so hard? What am I going to find? What are you afraid I'm going to find?
Of what you're going to find.
Yeah?
I think my bag is tame.
It is quite tame. I'm very
I feel
surprised.
like you are digging.
Hi, Ungloomy when. That's really, wow. There's gum. Were you doing your own makeup?
Yes.
You don't trust my people?
No, this is not here.
Oh.
For other days.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Tumi! You can't show that on this time of the day. No, only after 10.
Glenn, who's your MCM? Who's your MCM?
Wow, okay, I just have to reset my computer after having seen that. So it seems like some pictures have resurfaced of Halle Berry's poster on Prince Harry's high school wall. It seems Prince Harry was into chocolate long before Meghan Markle. Have a look at that.
That is so interesting because there's actually a poster of Meghan Markle's that also resurfaced recently. Look at that, eh? It looks like she's always been into ginger nuts. My next guest is a former child star, a film director, and I was there when she passed her driver's license. She doesn't know that. Please welcome Stephina Zwane. I was there. Spin the wheel. I'll tell you all about it. Grab a seat.
Thank you.
So, what is the lovely Stephina drinking, darling?
So, well, Stephina is small, she's cute, and she's powerful, so I poured her a drink that resembles her, and it is a very stiff drink, so I called this a stiff inyana. Stiff inyana. Okay. See that?
I like it.
There you go. Enjoy it. It's just an extra shot of something, yeah.
Steffignana. How about Steffignana, Oditsi guy? Steffignana.
What is that? In the middle.
Don't eat. Aww. I was hoping for gotcha. Go to truth. Go to truth. Go. Down it.
What am I downing?
So you're gonna down a tequila shot or lemon juice. You have to pick.
I'm allergic to both.
I was not born carapas now.
But I really am.
You're allergic to lemons. I've never met anyone who's allergic to lemons. Alcohol. We're all allergic.
I'll do lemon.
Please bring her a lemon to...
Ooh, just.
Oh, sure.
Enjoy that.
What
Good
are
luck.
that?
Okay, good luck.
Can't I put it in there?
Just drink the thing. How? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Well done.
Yeah.
Very good.
She still looks cute when she's got that face. Like, we all look ugly. She still manages to look cute. How do you do that?
I don't know.
She's so... Can you say bubbles with an angry face?
Yes.
Look angry? Say bubbles.
Well, not now.
Congratulations are in order for you as well. Congratulations on a fantastic film.
Thank
and
you.
congratulations on your recent engagement, Kiel.
Thank you. Thank you.
Baton. This is also a year of yes.
I like that.
You guys have bubbering men, hey? Like, did you discuss this, that you can't just have any guys, you must just...
Hi, man.
Man.
Oh, my word. Is that my Insta?
Yeah, very much. We know how to do research and use data. We will get into the movie just now, but we do need to know, how long have you and Bae been at it, man?
Sure, long.
Yeah.
I think this is our
6th
year.
Yeah.
I love how she checks with her friend to find out how long she's been with her babe.
It's the lemon juice, guys.
I love Wow. And has a date been set? Is it a long engagement? Is it a short engagement?
No, we did the Mahadis last year.
Okay.
And then we did the engagement daddy ring this year.
Okay.
The wedding is now.
Oh, is it?
It's in
Because
weeks.
Glenn and I haven't had any
No,
inquiries about our
I checked my
availability for
mailbox,
MC.
just this afternoon, there was nothing there.
nothing.
Then you guys gave us the wrong address.
Maybe,
They were all hand delivered.
Spam.
No, they were hand
I'll check-
delivered.
Yeah.
But must have been the address.
Honestly, my last question before we get into work. I heard that all he had to say to you to win your heart was, why are you still single? That is like the easiest pickup line on earth, and you fell for it.
I didn't at the time because I was just like, he just came to me and was like, why are you still single?
Eh.
And I was like,
'Cause you didn't ask.
like him like.
Oh, really? I thought you hit him with it because you never asked.
No, I at the time I met him, I was anti-men. I was done.
Oh, wow.
So now here comes this green-eyed boy on some, why are you still single?
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just like, ooh, niyafana nonke.
Were you anti-men dabbling in ladies or just anti-men in jail?
I was anti-love.
Ah.
I was over it at the time.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys have been friends for a very long time. I think 2 decades, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sure.
Any fallouts that you'd like to share with us? Come on, man.
Between the two of us.
Yes, all the time.
We have followers with other people. Yeah.
Oh, you're like a 2-woman wolf pack.
Yeah.
You hunt
Nice.
together.
Yes.
We really fight with others.
That sounds so wrong.
I know.
They even coordinate their outfits, eh?
Yeah.
And you know, it happens by mistake. And all the
It
time.
always happens. We're over it now.
Okay.
So nothing. You guys have never had...
Not even bunked school together.
Oh, that we've done.
lots of times.
Oh, well, as the parents who are watching are going,
But also we
West, the more expensive one, and that's supposed to make it better.
We're paying for ourselves.
Done.
That's our excuse.
Okay, before we even take a break, I have to ask Steph, this is for you, because your friendship goes far and she has pushed you to the limit. How hard was it hiding her relationship with Trevor Noah?
Oh my gosh.
Like, were you dying inside that you could not tell a soul that she was tapping the hot dimples?
Oh, wow. I'm gonna need a bit of that too.
Wow. How hard was it not telling anyone? Did you ever, like, slip nyana?
No, so it was weird because she dated Trevor before Trevor was Trevor,
Yeah,
right?
but he was Trevor in the country. He wasn't Trevor in the world, but he was Trevor in the country.
No,
he wasn't
before he was
famous
even Trevor in the
yet.
He wasn't famous yet. He was Trevor with the big afro and the
And-
na-na-na.
And a yogurt advert.
he didn't even have the yoga
Yeah,
advert
that
you guys
came
started. That came
after,
after.
yeah.
So only, so
was some
there was
irritating
nothing to hide
colored
at the
boy.
time it was happening. It was only when...
I'm not buying that because
No,
I saw you guys
serious.
driving out. I remember once we were in somewhere close to Randburg and you guys were driving out and he was headlining comedy. He was not a nobody.
No, the comedy came after the
comedy
breakup.
came after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then his next girlfriend looked like you, bruh. Let's get over to an ad. She did. We're going to go to an ad break. We talk baby mamas with Salamina and Stephina when we return. Welcome back to the show. We're hanging out with Salamina and Stephina. Nina. Such cute friends. Anyway, Steph, what prompted you to write Baby Mamas?
Sure. For me, it was, I'd seen the stories play out around me. And, you know, when you've gone to court yourself,
Yeah.
hold on one, and I don't have a child yet.
Sure.
I'm just that kind of aunt.
Ah.
I'm that kind of aunt.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but ultimately, slowly day one, these people both love their kids, but they're just not connecting as individuals who used to be in a relationship or who are still in a relationship, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. And so I was able to get both the girl side and the guy side because it was really happening to people who were really close to me.
Okay.
So I was like, the only way, I'm a storyteller, so one of the ways I could relay a message where we could start conversation about it was through film.
Okay.
And that's how the scripting started.
Was it an easy sell?
Yeah. I read the first draft and she was like, I don't know, I'm not sure about it. Just read it. If you hate it, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me. And I was just like, yeah, okay. I went home. I couldn't put it down. And this is first draft.
Yeah.
I was just reading. I was crying. I was laughing. And I was just like, dude, I phoned her and I was like, listen, we're making this movie. She's like, how? I'm like, I don't know. We're making this movie.
And you guys had the premiere in Nigeria, hey?
So we had a Toronto premiere, a New York premiere, and
Joburg.
the African premiere was in Durban. And then we had Lagos.
Lagos was now. That's the last one.
That was last week.
Yeah, so of all the places you premiered, which one would you say was your most memorable? Where did you get the most love? The one place you're like, we don't have any.
Lagos. Standing ovation, people slapping the walls.
Shocked us.
And it was a sold-out affair.
It was completely full. People had to be turned away. And then we had people standing up, giving standing ovations like mid
during the film.
And you just want to go, no, mamela.
There's more.
That is so impressive.
So that was, because also the first few minutes where people usually laugh, they didn't laugh.
Oh.
So we're like, oh no, they're not gonna get it. I was like,
we were already gathering our bags just to sneak out at the back and then wait for the Q&A.
Yeah.
But after that, like the very next 10 seconds, then they start. And then once they started, it was crazy. They enjoyed it.
Yeah, no.
I want to know Dineo Ranaka's scene in that film where she stabbed the couch. That's very dramatic. Was that like a heat of the moment thing? Did you direct her to do that? Did she just kind of get into the character? What happened?
Look, I got the opportunity to work with, the best talent we have in the country. That scene was written, it was scripted, it was directed. With everything, we had to literally go. And now, at this point, you'll stab the couch, and then you will. We had to run it a few times, walk it, and also I was also scared that she was going to hurt herself. I think she ended up scratching herself along the night when we were shooting that. But yeah, it was scripted.
And
she brought it to life amazingly.
You say that everyone was a nice person, you cast them, but there must have been at least one diva on set. Come on, man.
Who was the biggest diva? Besides Salamina. She's laughing a little too hard,
now,
so I
the
feel
diva
like she was
is the female version of the hustler.
Yo, so who was the biggest hustler again? If that's the case.
Hey, no, I think, there's that misconception that women can't work together.
Yeah.
Now, we had a set full of women, and all of them bringing their strengths every day on set. And all of us had one vision, and that was to make this work. To bring it to life and have a complete product. Because completing a film in South Africa is, it's hard.
I think they were super excited.
Yeah.
It was everyone's first time doing a movie.
Yes.
So when that happens, no one is gonna burn the bridge. No. Because this is like a big break almost. So I think maybe they behaved because they were excited.
Maybe we'll see with Baby Mamas too.
Yeah.
Let's see how they behave when they're not on set, Ken.
Yep, exactly. So we've got a game called Who Dat, okay? Where I'm going to hand you these two bats, one each, please. You'll see there's a picture of one of your faces on either of them. And Tumi's going to ask you a couple of questions, and you just have to answer with whoever would do that thing. It's a game for us to get to know you better and to see how well you know each other.
Okay.
All right, Tumi, fire away.
Who has the biggest mood swings?
Really now? Prove it.
Wow. Okay, between the two of you, who's the most talented in front of the screen? Aw, you guys.
Very cute.
No.
Who is the loudest on set or in the office?
Yeah, you see,
Finally, we have a winner. Who has the weakest moves on the dance floor?
Neither of us.
Can we do like this? It depends what the movie is.
It depends on the song.
High level, show, kiss them,
everything else is me and her, for sure, guys.
So it's like this.
Who tells the dirtiest jokes?
I think it might be me. Maybe she doesn't tell them to me.
Oh, wow, I didn't see that coming. Who can't keep a secret between you two?
Sure. Whose secret?
Yeah, you see, you must.
Who can't keep
specify.
a secret?
Whose
You too.
secret?
You
Other
tell
people's
our secrets.
secrets.
Other people's secrets.
Other people's secrets.
We tell each other.
Yeah, then it's not. If you're telling me,
wow,
you're telling
okay.
Sal. If you're telling Sal, you're telling
Wow.
Steph.
Wow, wow. Who abuses the company resources the most?
In what capacity? But you must justify these things.
Internet use.
Credit card.
Budgeting.
We're very good.
Wait till we're so good.
Wow, we
yeah,
can use.
It really is that.
Internet. She plays music the whole day.
Oh,
For inspiration, how am I gonna write Baby Mamas?
You see,
without
so
inspiration.
How?
Fair enough.
These guys are like a married couple. We have another game on the other side of this ad break. Welkom terug en dankie allemaal voor al die liefde op die socials. Speaking of social media,
Guys, I want to know what's the worst you've ever been trolled on social media in your experience? Have you ever had a stalker, a troller, and anything?
I want to say we're very boring.
we really
You
are.
want to say that, but you wouldn't because it's live TV and people are watching. So you wouldn't say that.
But we are like.
Oh,
so
you
no
are.
one's ever been mean
But
to
Steph
you.
does have one rule.
Yeah.
If she sees your handle has got lots of numbers
Yeah.
in the handle,
You know the people who
she
follow
just
you.
blocks you.
Just like.
I'm like, but what if they want to say hi or block?
No, because they don't have a picture and then your name is in numbers.
And no name,
But you
ne?
can see my picture, you can see my name.
You don't trust no name brand.
Yeah, no,
Again,
I
like,
didn't.
block.
Yeah.
Block, block.
Because I don't have image.
I got a text from someone saying that your wife had won the lottery and you wanted to donate it to me. So please get in touch again. I lost your number, please. It's very important that we do make contact.
Stephina, what made you decide to quit acting?
Sure.
It deep.
It's deep, low question, man.
That's how we like to
Was
do
it
it.
a,
at WT.
hey, you're scaring us. Was it a hashtag?
No. I think I had reached a point where I wanted to try something else.
Okay.
I'd studied journalism after high school, and I wanted to, and obviously had worked in TV in front of the camera, and then went into acting. And I've always wanted to direct and write. So in 2008, I was like, yeah, the stories at the time weren't exciting me, and I fortunately and unfortunately, I'd done a lot of roles. I'd played the pregnant girl, I'd done the sugar daddy, I'd done all of that.
The sugar daddy.
She did a sugar daddy. This was from her own lips.
Darling.
Sugar mama.
People are still asking me to finish the. Hey, when am I?
Sorry.
People are still asking me
No,
to
I
finish
had a sugar daddy.
in the role.
Yes.
Sorry.
People are still asking me to explain the story about the driver's license. So what happened with the driver's license is that I went to Randburg License Center, where I failed my driver's test.
wow.
And then I spot her. And at the time, I was a nobody, and she was famous.
Oh, wow.
And so I was like, hey, there's that. She passed. So that time, I'm like starstruck and irritated at the same time because I failed and she passed. So
Yeah, but it was my third try. See?
yeah, well, see what happens.
And in the long run, you guys are both.
Now we drive.
Now you try.
Now we both tried. See?
So you don't have to pride, guys. Fight the system
Fail and fail and fail again.
And fail again.
and
then
fail
you
again.
pass.
But if the right role did come along, the right offer, would you?
Not at this stage, no.
And you, Salamina, do you ever try and convince her?
No.
She convinced me to act in Baby Mamas. I'm just like, when are these
Yeah.
roles going to reverse themselves?
No.
No.
It was right up her
My
alley
sentence
anyway.
was, actor kuri productioning about.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
somehow.
yeah.
Wabo?
That's how
Me,
she had me.
I think I found my home in creating the characters from scratch and building them and giving them, spice and
Yes.
arguing about them and then getting on set and watching the actors bring them to life and guiding that process. Nice. I think that's what I enjoy the most. I love acting, but for now, this is where I need to be.
Well, you know where else she needs to be? Somewhere like that, playing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, guys, so this is a two-player game, okay? Well, it's a four-player game, but we're each on one team. So
That's not confusing
so
at
there
all.
are words behind that, those numbers over there on the board, okay? Your teammate will pick a number off the board and then read the word and have to act it out without saying any words whatsoever, okay? Are you right? I'm going to team up with Stephina and you with Salamina.
Okay, so
and
you can go first then.
Okay, I'll go first, okay? Pick a number, Stephina.
2.
2. I just want to warn you now, I've been doing well lately with games,
Just
so let's
pick
not...
the number.
Oh, my
Okay.
word. The pressure.
Pressure.
Oh, okay.
Tantrum.
Yes, thank you very much. Good. That's
You're
acting
good.
right
My
there.
turn.
Baby mama 2 cast with that. Talk to my agent.
Okay, pick a number, love.
Lucky number 8.
Love it.
Sigh. In love. Oh, my word. Love struck.
Oh, nice. Good. Let's swap her up. Very good. Beautiful.
That was so good,
Very
Karen.
All right, so now we...
Well done. Okay. You're
Okay.
acting now. All right. Good.
Oh, my word.
I thought you was going to say domestic violence.
I mean, it's basically... Okay. Let's go.
Which number?
4, please. Okay. I don't know what these bells are for, so I'm just going to ring it every now and
Stop
then.
it.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, prick. No. Okay. Bite. Yes, love bite. No. Butterfly. Biterfly. Fly. Fly by night.
Butterfly.
Biting fly. Where is fly bite?
I don't know
You can. Bird bite. No. Bird eating. Okay. Okay. Is bite right? Yes. Okay. So it's fly bite. No, it's not
Yeah.
bite. Flying bite. Fly by
No
night.
words.
Fly. What's the
What is
word?
it?
Mosquito bites. I don't know how to explain mosquito.
Oh, that's difficult. That is difficult.
Okay, let's kill them, baby. Let's
Without-
kill them.
without
Salamina.
sound.
Thanks
Yeah.
for you.
Sorry.
Yes, because if you just needed sound.
6.
Yo.
Pressure eating.
No.
Reprimanding. Shouting at little kids. Throwing a tantrum. Playing. Complaining. Fighting. Beating. Naughty corner.
What was that?
Naughty corner. Naughty.
Time
co-
out.
Time out. No, okay, time's up. What is it?
Naughty.
But I said naughty. We get it. No, I said naughty.
No.
You said
I said naughty, and then I said naughty by itself
why I was like-
afterwards.
Sudden
Then
death.
I said naughty. No, we get it. I said naughty by itself
Definitely
afterwards.
not.
I refuse. We win this.
Last one.
It's my show. We win.
Last one.
Sure.
Okay, what number do you choose? We have to get this.
Lucky number 7.
7. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. Okay, so.
Madiba. Nelson Mandela. Madiba walk. Madiba dance. Nay, Leo walk.
Oh, my word.
Wow. You should have just said Amanda would have gotten there.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't want to do this.
What number? What number?
Number 10.
Oh,
Pregnant.
That's simple though.
we win. You guys have to take shots. So while these guys take their shots, it's time for an ad break. Glad tits to Ross from Prime Circle on the other side of this. Welkom terug vir die laaste keer. Before we wrap up the show, Glenn is standing by with Ross and Dirk from Prime Circle. Glenn.
Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've always wanted to say hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It would have been 5 times, but there's only 2 of us.
There's only 2. Where are the other guys?
They're being lazy at home.
Stuck in traffic.
Stuck in traffic. I want to know, Ross, your voice. Yeah. Where does that? Because I used to watch you when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I used to come on and kind of, warm the crowd up. What up, crowd? How go?
Hey, man.
Yeah. Because that's not how you speak in real life. You know?
No, I'm a Scotsman.
Yes.
And I've always had a weird accent. People have never really been able to place it. But yeah, 16 years ago, I was a kid myself and used to come out and, just have a good time. Luckily, we're still here. Yeah.
You're still here. Dirk, you guys, was it Witbank that you all got together, if I'm not mistaken?
Witbank.
How did that, was then,
There's nothing else to do. Yeah.
How did you guys?
Play music or drink.
Yeah.
And you found, and then is it the same group as the first 16, 18 years ago?
No, not quite anymore. No, we've our previous drummer left, and then we got Dale in, and Neil joined us on keyboards.
Okay.
And that happened about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you guys, well done for your the release of your single. It's If You Don't, You Never Will.
Yeah, the album,
that was
yeah.
2 number ones. Were you expecting that?
We were hoping for it. I mean, we worked really hard on the record, and it was good. Like we've just found that the process has been more and more fun as we get older. We just enjoy studio a lot more. So when you can see something that you really enjoyed and you really put your everything into and you see it do well, it's amazing.
Incredible. It is incredible. The writing, is it mostly you, Ross? Do you guys get involved? Is it of the lyrics?
The lyrics I do, and then the music we sort of throw at each other across a room sometimes, and sometimes it works nice. Sometimes we work well together. So so we work a lot of stuff together as well, and then I'll go into the studio and just try and work on my melodies and lyrics.
And do you sometimes, because I find that musicians, especially front men, sometimes you don't articulate like you should. I know Khan, from the Polytones, sometimes you don't, he's just... Is it maybe when you're not so confident in the lyric itself? That you just kind of...
Yeah, maybe it's heavy drinking.
That might be it.
It could be heavy drinking. Yeah.
Speaking of heavy drinking, we've got Prime Fest coming up, 10th of November. Tell me a little bit about that.
We are so excited. I mean, since we've been kids, you want to shoot a music video, you want to be in a DVD, you want to make a record, and then. But the biggest thing of all is to maybe one day run your own festival. And I think this country is always it's such a beautiful place to have music and. So we just wanted to do it. We're going to be doing it at a place called Casalinga. So it's for kids. It's for it's a family festival. We didn't want to go and just make it only for the grown-ups,
Right.
And we've got such a beautiful lineup across the board.
Very, very difficult to decide on because there's so much good talent in the country.
Which was very hard.
Genres, so
but this is something we want to do. Yeah, we want to do every year. Yeah.
Okay, you've got Mafiki Zolo, you've got Lisika. I was wondering if I could say that on live TV.
Well, let's see.
You've got Good Luck, you've got you guys, a whole lot more.
Yeah, we've got Mosese. Yeah, there's so many guys. Martin Bester, Timo ODV. So it's Joe Black. So it's definitely a festival across the board,
Incredible. I'm definitely 100% going to be there. I'm expecting some golden oldies from both of you.
There we go.
That's the 10th of November. Tickets at CompuTicket. Tumi, I'm going to let you get ready. Tumi, over to you.
OMG, Martin Bester, Mafiki Zolo, and Prime Circle in one sentence. Bona. Can't wait. First of all, I have to make a promise to Baby Mama that I'm going to take my entire crew. We're going to go and watch Baby Mamas, and you guys need to do the same. Take your crew, go and support South African movies. Thank you so much, Glenn. A big thanks to our guests, Salamina and Stephina. Make sure you catch the Baby Mamas film. It's out on the local film circuit. Glenn and I are back tomorrow night, closing off the show. Here is Prime Circle. Woo!
Hold on, 'cause I feel alive today, and I know that I can change the world in my own way. From now on, I won't live for yesterday, 'cause I know that I can change the world my own way now. Yeah, my own way now. Holding memories now of all my friends, they're falling around, acting like the class clowns. The kind of days they'll talk about, make sure nothing's left out. So many things used to trip me up, fell on bad days, but I got up. These are the days they'll talk about. These are the days they'll talk about. But hold on, 'cause I feel alive today, and I know that I can change the world in my own way. Now, I'm gonna change the world in my own way. Ooh, gonna change it for myself now, myself now. Ooh. So I see myself now looking back in a carefree way, living life each day. We have so much to talk about, make sure nothing's left out. But somehow let the clouds come in and the lights grew dim. I needed to change what I was about to make sure I'm not left out. But hold on, 'cause I feel alive today, and I know that I can change the world in my own way now. Ooh, I'm gonna change the world in my own way. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna change it for myself. Time, 'cause I feel alive today, and I know that